Hello, it is Social Media Saturday, July 22nd, 2023. Steve Sipress here. Beautiful sunset going on behind me. We have some not only 115 degree plus heat, but we have 20 or 30% humidity, which is making it extremely muggy and oppressive all day long. I'm sweating. I've been out here like 10 seconds. But the clouds do lend to some beautiful sunsets. You see the moon up there, and just the tail end of a beautiful orange, pink, purple sunset and all that. Anyway, so I've had a number of people gotten in touch with me and responding to my social media Saturday report a few weeks ago, less than 3 weeks ago now, on the debut of Meta, Facebook's, Instagram's Threads, their competition, their competitor, their alternative to Twitter, they hope, and how it they signed up 100 million users like in the first 2 3 days in the first week, and I think over 60 million on the first full day of its launch, mostly because it's tied to Instagram, so you can just easily just open up your Threads account through your Instagram account and bring all your followers in there and all that. In the meantime, lots of people have talked about how engagement on Threads is way, way down from Twitter gets about 30 minutes of usage a day, and Threads is about 4 minutes of usage a day. People, like, if they check in at all, which is 1/10 of Twitter's daily users, they check in and they check out real quick, basically because nothing's there and nothing's going on. And that's because Meta was launched. I think this was the plan, so I'd be careful pronouncing it dead, because the plan was to have a big splash of launch, and they're still getting about 1 million downloads a day. So they're up over 115, 120 million downloads and growing by about 1 million a day without really having it ready to launch, as they say, which is the business lesson of the day. It's ready, fire, aim for smart entrepreneurs. We don't wait till everything is perfect and ready to launch. Nothing would ever launch. We launch it. And then when just like a guided missile, when that business, that idea, that new stream of income, whatever it is off the ground, then we can start to tweak, track, test, and start to guide it along its way. But if it's on the launching pad until you think it's perfect or ready or any of that stuff, a lot of times it just gets cooked into squat, as the late great Zig Ziglar used to say, and never actually rises and nothing ever happens. So money loves speed. We take action. That's what Mark Zuckerberg did. Launched Threads. However, I'm not on it yet, but from what I hear, people tell me you still can't search for topics. You can only look at your followers and search for people. But one of the top things about Twitter that makes it so viral, and people tune into it 7, 8, 10 times a day, is because you can see what the top hashtags are, the top trending topics, so whatever's news, and then you can search for that hashtag and see, boom, instantly all the news about that story or that person or that topic or that issue or whatever. And you can't do that on Threads as of yet, but the promise is from Meta that there are going to be all kinds of features launching, and so I think they're very smart to have 110, 20, 150, maybe 200 million users already on the app when they, quote, ready to launch their full features. From online reviews, you can see that people still are very much in favor of Facebook. A lot of people that don't like free speech, and they like censorship, and they don't like people being able to speak their minds, and a lot of truth being censored. There was just a hearing in Congress last week on it, how the old Twitter and certainly Facebook, YouTube, and all those censored and continue to censor all kinds of free speech. So those people that really just think Twitter is a toxic place because there's free speech and people are saying all kinds of crazy things, they love just the idea of Threads, so they're not giving up on it at all. So I wouldn't give up on it. Not really ready. I don't recommend you start thinking about putting together a real money-making strategy for it. But I would put it on the back burner and not totally count Zuckerberg out, although almost all the success of Meta, Facebook, whatever you want to call the company, has come from acquisitions. Snapchat, Instagram, WhatsApp, these they things they integrate into Facebook and so forth, game companies and all that. And the things they have kind of started up, other than Facebook, pretty much of all, fizzled out. So could go either way. Threads could fizzle out and mean nothing. However, it's likely to have a rabid, happy user base when they do launch some features that make the site worth being on. So, one business lesson for today: money loves speed. Launch things before they're ready. And number two, I wouldn't count Threads out, even though things are not looking good for them right now. They do have big money behind them, of course, and lots of employees, lots of technical, smart people, coders, and all that undoubtedly are coming up with all kinds of, I say almost undoubtedly coming up with all kinds of great things for the app. Time will tell. Stay tuned here, and I'll let you know, as always, when things are happening in the world of social media, every social media Saturday. That'll do it for today. Thanks for being here, and I will check in tomorrow just to say hello on Sunday Fun Day. Until then, over and out. Bye-bye.